Rip Aussie. Welcome to the DB Media Podcast. I'm Brian, that's Dylan, and we have a lot to be talking about. First, right off rip, what did you think about the Spider-Man suit?
I really liked it.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah, it's... I was reading somewhere it's supposed to be a combination of all the Spider-Man suits.
Because he took inspiration at the end of No Way Home from Andrew.
Yeah.
So I'm really stoked for that. The spider emblem on the front looks really good. It gives me more of Amazing Spider-Man vibes than does the Sam Raimi vibe.
Yeah, the front logo feels more like Sam Raimi.
Yes, but the rest of the suit is identical to the Amazing Spider-Man suit. Even just the placement of the blue, everything. Well, I did notice that the eyes on the mask does look the same. So it does look like we're still going to get the moving eyes in this one, which I'm a fan of. I think you get a lot more expression from the moving eyes.
Yeah. Did you notice the bulky web shooters?
Yes, because he has to make his own web shooters now.
I thought at the end of No Way Home he took that thing that made the suits.
I don't know. I don't think so, because even then, the Stark Tech wouldn't recognize him.
He said every one. He didn't say every robot.
Well, you're thinking too much about it. They want to ground as Spider-Man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but still, he could...
Mute my watch here.
Mute my phone.
Yeah, typically it's your phone going off, not my watch.
Part of the ops team? No, he's not part of ops.
Okay, we'll just watch TikTok, so sorry to bore you that bad.
Have you watched any of the new King of the Hill yet?
We're still talking about Spider-Man.
Okay, fine. No, I got a message talking about Dale's new voice actor.
We'll talk. That is on the list to talk about. We'll talk about that after we get done with the Spider-Man thing. But I think his suit is just really reminiscing of the old Spider-Man. It's very inspired by Sam Raimi and Amazing Spider-Man. I think it looks great.
I seen something that there's a tweet that's saying that the Punisher is getting a big upgrade so he can deal with Spider-Man and the Hulk. And somebody's saying that's hinting at the War Machine suit.
I low-key hope so. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, but wouldn't that take away from it being more grounded?
Yeah, I don't see him.
But then again, the villain is supposed to be... The actual villain is supposed to be Scorpion.
I see that John Bernthal is all but confirmed for Doomsday and stuff like that, since he's going to be in Spider-Man. I would assume to be able to fight in Doomsday and Secret Wars, he's going to be in the...
Yeah, he has to, yeah.
What is your favorite Spider-Man suit? Out of the three. Well, there's been more than three, but...
Out of the three main ones?
Out of all of them. Out of all of the suits Tom Holland's had, the two different Amazing Spider-Man suits, what's your favorite?
It'd probably be the Sam Raimi suit.
Really? It's a classic. I really like it. My favorite personally is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. I think it's
honestly, that's my least favorite one.
Really? Why?
It's just the eyes are too big for me.
That is fair. Now, I remember seeing the first one whenever he had the dark eyes, because they were supposed to be like sunglasses he broke apart and put in the mask.
Yeah.
That one was really cool.
Andrew Garfield's is the most comic accurate one.
Yes. I believe 100%. I like how they've kind of copied that one with bringing the best parts from both into this new one.
Yeah, like the I don't know. They could just be doing it so they can track it better, but I like the raised webbing.
I did too, yes, because the Raimi suit has raised webbing. I don't know if the Amazing Spider-Man suit has raised webbing.
I think there's indentions on that one.
Yeah, this one though is you can really tell it, and I really like that.
But his during filming his first suit from No Way Home and Civil War had raised webbing, but I think they just used that so it'd film easier.
Right. They cut it during the real movie. Yes, I believe so too. But this one's actually supposed to have raised webbing in the actual film. It is currently filming now. And here's a fun fact: the Punisher special and Spider-Man are filming simultaneously. Like,
Okay.
So
I'd say that the Punisher special is going to lead directly into Brand New Day.
exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. We are getting videos and of chase scenes. There's a video that surfaced today of practical webbing, like web swinging. Like he was.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that.
That was amazing.
I feel like this is Marvel just getting everybody ready that this is the end.
Yeah.
Like we're in the. This is the end game.
This is the real end game.
Yeah,
yes.
this is the end of the MCU because nothing is kept. They're not.
No secrets. They're letting people.
I'm not saying there's no secrets, but the fact that they're not in a dark warehouse with the blue screens.
They're letting people like actual people video it and take like there were kids running up and taking pictures with Tom Holland. That's awesome. I feel like yes, it's Marvel just like letting people live in that.
Even the Superman movie, like kids was doing that with Superman, but we didn't see any of that until the movie came out.
I don't know. My dad ran into the Superman shooting just by accident.
Yeah,
like he was in Cleveland.
I'm not saying it was kept under complete wraps, but it's everywhere that Spider-Man was on the street filming.
Yeah, and like it wouldn't be hard to find out where exactly. Like I can't remember the name of the place, but they've already told the name of the place where it's filming. Like, you can go find him if you were a super fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you think about Scorpion being the bad guy? Punisher, Hulk. What do you think about this stacked cast or stacked character cast, I should say?
I like that it's Scorpion.
I do too. This is going to be our first live action Scorpion.
But I am kind of disappointed that we're not going to get a MCU Green Goblin, like an original Goblin.
I'd say they're saying that for the reboot.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't want like
I know what you mean, but you got to admit, as much as we love these movies, they have fumbled a lot.
Yeah, because they won't listen to nobody.
They won't listen to a single person. So here's my theory for this movie. Yeah, I've gotten a different theory now. So Mr. Negative is also confirmed to be in this movie. His demon symbol or whatever it was called is posted all over the tanks, all over walls, in the pictures of what we've seen. Here is my theory. Mr. Negative is going to turn the Hulk back into Rage Hulk because, he can corrupt people. He's going to corrupt Professor Hulk back into Raging Hulk. He is going to be tearing down the city and Punisher and...
I don't know a lot about Mr. Negative. All I know is from the Spider-Man game.
Right.
But isn't his whole thing he hates Norman Osborn?
I believe so. I don't know. I don't know a lot of the comics about him. He's one of my lesser read villains. So,
yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. But yeah, I heard he's supposed to be in the movie, and Scorpion. That's all I know about like actual villains.
Right.
The other two guys are just misunderstandings, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm going to assume too that we get a mention at least of Kingpin. Like, I would not put it past them for Kingpin to be the guy pulling the strings at the end out of all of it.
I feel like, we're supposed to get Daredevil Season 2.
Before Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because we got it last December.
Right. So, I think we'll get it this December?
Yeah.
We get it December. We got it February.
February.
Yeah.
I just remember snow.
I just remember snow. Fair enough.
But, yeah, So I'm assuming they're going to get Fisk wrapped up at the end of Daredevil.
Yes. Otherwise, I don't know why they wouldn't be mentioning him in Brand New Day, but I feel like if they don't get him handled in Season 2, he will be mentioned in Brand New Day.
He's definitely getting mentioned in Brand New Day.
He might make a debut in Brand New Day.
No, he can't be in movies.
What? Did Kingpin get?
No, he can't be in movies.
Why?
Same, like it's one of those weird contract things.
Really? But he's more of a Daredevil villain, and he's like a shared Daredevil villain between him and Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't know who owns his character.
I thought Fox owned his character.
I don't know, but I think that's why they made him black in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
Oh, okay. What'd you think about the Punisher's new suit?
It looked about the same. The emblem is just a little different.
The emblem doesn't look all spray painted on. It looks like it was actually like painted on.
Yeah. I think that means like he's never like. I think this means he's like full on embracing the Punisher.
Right, because right when we were about to see that, his show got canceled. From whenever it was a Netflix show. Like we say at the end of season 2, he is embracing the full mantle of the Punisher. We never get to see that because we never got a season 3.
Yeah.
Because Marvel's getting the rights back from like Netflix and stuff like that. So I'm definitely excited to see that. I'm excited to eventually see him get like a shirt or a vest or something that has the Punisher symbol. Like,
I think in the MCU it should just stay a bulletproof vest.
I'd be alright with it.
Because
I feel like it should be like a little better quality skull, like it's actually meant to be on there, like it wasn't just painted on there.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if it does that, it takes away from who the Punisher is.
I could see that. It's not a big deal for me though. Like I could definitely see your point on that.
Like if he's doing that, it kind of means like he's working with somebody,
right,
that has access to good technology.
Right, and he's not that guy.
Yeah. I mean, in the War Machine comics, he stole the War Machine.
Right. Yeah, he stole War Machine. He didn't, it wasn't given to him. There has been spotted a picture of what looks to be a wanted poster in the new Spider-Man set pieces. And if you zoom in on it, it's either the Hulk or it's Happy. They look, the pictures they had right next to each other looked scary similar. So I couldn't say with certainty who I thought it was. Personally, I don't think it makes a lot of sense for it to be Happy. I feel like it's the Hulk.
Yeah, it would have to be because like he raged out again or something like that.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know why it would be Hulk. He helped bring everyone back, you know?
Right. I have no clue. I'm excited to see how that unfolds. Next piece of news we have Kevin Feige has confirmed that Blade is now set in modern day and it's still going through rewrites. That movie's never getting made.
No, I mean,
they're still working on it. They're still trying to get it like going, but they have now set the story in the modern day instead of the past.
I didn't know it was supposed to be set in the past.
I didn't either until I read this article.
Well, okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's going through so many different rewrites. I don't think we'll ever see a Blade movie.
It was supposed to take place in the 1930s, and then Sinners came out.
He's like, we can't do that.
Damn it. Fuck.
Hey, you want a good vampire movie? Give that movie to Ryan Coogler. Let him direct that movie. He's already proven he can do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they should just bring Wesley Snipes back.
Honestly. Yes.
We'll probably see him in Secret Wars.
Probably before we see Marshall Lee.
I don't know. I keep seeing posts that, like, they're bringing a bunch of people from legacy movies into the Secret Wars.
Yeah, I think it's going to be... I hope it's just not a big cameo fest.
It'll probably will be.
I know, but I want a real story.
Oh, my God. What if we finally find out why Thor was crying?
We find out why Thor was crying. That's all I want. 5 out of 5 if I get to find out why Thor was crying.
I would be fine if Secret Wars is like half a day long.
Right. If we're in the theater for 6 hours watching it.
Yeah.
I agree. I 100% agree. If they said that this showing from Secret Wars is from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I'm sitting in the theater.
Yeah, I'd sit in there all day. Just give us occasional bathroom breaks.
That would be the first.
You go to the bathroom for like 3 minutes. You missed 47 cameos.
And it'll be the first big movie it'll be the first Marvel movie with an intermission. This is your first intermission. Go get something to eat. Come back in 30 minutes.
It's just so long. People's like, the guy just yells out, "All right, I gotta change tapes."
Hold on, we just see them film golf, and he's like, "Hold on, switching out."
They should just do a Secret Wars 2.
Secret Wars 2?
Yeah, like they did with Harry Potter, the Deathly
Oh,
Hallows.
Yeah, I'd be alright with it. So here's some more news. Harrison Ford is not returning as Red Hulk.
I didn't think he would.
I was reading an article the other day that he's like, "What, if someone can convince you to come back as Red Hulk, would you do it, or would you want to continue this character?" He didn't give a long answer. His answer was simply nope. That was it. That was his entire answer.
I mean,
I hope they at least recast Red Hulk.
yeah, I know. It'd be kind of stupid if that was all we got to see of the Red Hulk in the MCU.
Yeah, we don't see him anymore because they've already recasted Thunderbolt Ross once.
Well,
I mean, they had to, but
they could make it into a thing, because doesn't he keep his personality when he transforms in the comics?
I believe so. Yes,
They could
because
just
he can talk and stuff in the comics, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, because he could just. They wouldn't even have to really recast it. They'd honestly probably just need to get permission to use his face.
We still had to pay him for it. That'd be funny.
I'd say he'd voice it.
Maybe. So, here's some more news. Alan Cummings, the guy who played Nightcrawler, he was in an interview and he let it slip that he's done some filming for Doomsday, and he said that he has a fight scene with Pedro Pascal.
That came out months ago.
Well, we haven't got to cover because we've been MIA. So.
No, it came out while we was filming every week.
Oh, well, this is the first I'm seeing of it. It came across my timeline yesterday. Sorry that I was late to the party. What do you think about that? Marvel likes to keep their stuff secret. I wonder if they're going to be pissed.
I don't even know what happens if to the people that reveal secrets. Like, what do they do to them exactly?
They just disappear. They're never seen again.
That's why Tom Holland. That's why that happened to Tom Holland in Infinity War.
That's why he disappeared. So moving on from Marvel, we got some DC news too. This came out a while ago too. We really haven't had a chance to talk about this neither. James Gunn has made a comment about Alan Richardson playing Batman. He has said that, and this is an exact quote: "I'm a big fan, or I'm a big Alan Richardson fan, both as an actor and as a guy. Let's just wait. Let's just wait and see what happens."
Yeah, because he's also talking to Henry Cavill right now about him coming back.
I've heard Henry Cavill. I've heard Alan Richardson, and then we've also heard Brandon Skellner.
I don't know.
He plays in that new movie Drop. He was.
Yeah, I know who he is. I can't pronounce his last name.
So there's a big thing about him on Instagram with his trainer saying that he's being trained for something that is the biggest role he's ever done. So everyone's commenting under it. Batman, is this Bruce Wayne? How do you feel about him possibly becoming Batman? How do you feel about all of that?
All right, I've seen a clip. I haven't seen the movie. I've seen a clip of the movie with him in it, and I feel like he could do it.
Which movie?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's just one of those, click the link and find the movie here. And I was like, I'm not clicking that link.
Well, I recently watched Drop with him in it. And after seeing him play his character in Drop, it definitely made me think like he can definitely... I wouldn't be mad. I would definitely not be mad if he was.
I've made a rule about Batman. I will never trash a Batman until I have seen the movie.
Or the trailer.
The movie. Because everybody was trashing Robert Pattinson right up until the movie came out. And everybody was trashing Ben Affleck right up until the movie came out. The only one that I think that didn't get trash was George Clooney.
And he's one of the worst ones.
He's the worst Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Michael Keaton got a lot of shit for it. There's a guy in West Virginia. He's like, if I'm wrong about Michael Keaton playing Batman, you can come back here and I'll tell you. But you won't be coming back here. And he's considered one of the best Batman ever.
I hate Michael Keaton's Batman. What did you did see the new Peacemaker trailer, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think about that trailer? New mask.
Yeah, but I'm interested in what the mask does, but it's not like something I'm excited because in the last season he had a duffel bag full of helmets.
That's true. I like the way this one looks. I'm not a big fan of the big spiky like U thing on his head. I'm not a fan of that at all.
Yeah.
This one looks more just like a flat. I like that. I think it looks really cool. But Peacemaker's a goofy character, so it makes sense he's goofy. What do you think about the premise for this next season? He finds an alternate dimension, and he wants to try to run away from his problems in this dimension to the next one.
I mean, it makes sense. He's got the head of what's Rick Flag Sr. the head of now? I don't know, high government official trying to track him down for killing his son.
And he has that woman who kind of likes him, kind of don't, but in the other dimension, like, she's in love with him. His dad's a good man. He's held as a hero. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. Vigilante's my favorite character. I love Vigilante so much.
If I was in his shoes, I'd definitely take that other universe.
For sure.
Like, why are you even thinking about it?
I'm excited to see how this goes. I think he's going to end up killing him from that universe and trying to take his place. So there's a Jimmy Olsen series that is being developed, and it's said to be featuring Gorilla Grodd. That's going to be one of the big villains in the show.
It is weird to me that they're just giving him a series.
I liked him in Superman. I thought he was...
I'm not saying he's not a good character or anything. It's just weird. He has no powers, and...
It'll be more like an investigative,
Yeah.
kind of show with... I don't know how to explain it.
That's the thing, though. Is it going to give off the same type of vibes as Superman? Because he's from... he's mainly a Superman character.
I don't think it can. I don't think it can give off the same vibes. I think it should be more like a detective, kind of story, like trying to uncover a mystery. I think if they do that, that'll work. But anything you want to say about that?
There's a show that is kind of funny, and I'm trying to think of the show that it should try and be like, but I'll just let it. Hope it's its own thing that works.
Okay. So tell me about this new King of the Hill season. I've not got a chance to watch it yet. I just figured the best way to do it justice is to rewatch all the old ones.
All I know is the voice actors for this show are dropping left and right. Dale's voice is taking some getting used to.
Okay.
Because they changed his voice.
Because didn't his actor die?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's real nasally. It's weird.
I'm definitely looking forward to watching it, but I haven't seen them since high school. So I figured the best way for me to actually care about this is to rewatch everything else. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, you don't really need to.
I know you
I've
don't.
only seen 3 or 4 episodes, but from what I've watched... if you go to Hulu, they'll say, here's some important episodes you should watch before watching the new season.
I don't know. I might just go ahead and watch it, but I just figured I'd do myself a favor and watch everything. It has extremely good ratings.
Yeah, it's funny.
I've seen nothing but good things about it.
They put Keith David in it.
Did they?
Yeah, they gave him a character.
I love Keith David.
So-
Anything.
The first episode is Hank's retiring from propane.
Okay.
He was in Saudi Arabia, running propane for the Arabians, Saudis, whatever you want to call them, and they're getting back to Texas because Hank's retiring, and it's just Hank seeing the way the world is now, and now they're thinking about maybe they should go back because that might be the second episode they're thinking about going back, but they kind of want to go back because
How the world's changed.
yeah, and the place they was living in was like 1950s America.
I'll definitely have to give it a watch. I'm definitely going to.
Peggy keeps calling it Saudi Arabia.
After going back and rewatching all the old ones, I just love the show so much.
There's a scene where she walks in and Hank's watching that preacher show that kills the preacher that kills everybody. There's a popular show in the King of the Hill universe where the priest kills everybody. It's a Mexican priest. It's a Mexican show within King of the Hill. But anyway, Peggy walks in and Hank's watching it with subtitles. And Peggy says, "He just said, 'I'm going to kill you all.'" And Hank says, "Peggy, that has subtitles." And she looks at it. And he's like, "Oh." And he says, he's telling those orphans to behave and be good and waving bye to them. She's like, "Well, the subtitles are wrong."
The subtitles are wrong. That's funny. Anything else you want to say about that?
No, I'm good.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Here's some news that I was really excited to talk to you about because I know we're going to hate watch this and we're going to just keep crapping on it. So, we got some more information on the God of War series coming out.
Okay.
They're doing a straight up adaptation of the Norse storyline. No, they're just throwing out the entire Greek storyline.
Okay.
They're ruining this show. Like, you cannot tell the Norse storyline without telling the Greek storyline, in my opinion.
I didn't play the Greek games, but I looked up a video. I watched somebody play all the games.
If you know the history, it hits more.
Yeah.
Like, the story is more compelling with, if you know Kratos' backstory where he's killed his wife and his daughter.
Yeah.
So I'm really upset about that because I really want this show to do good. I'm not even giving it a chance, to be honest with you. I'm gonna hate watch it. I know it's gonna be bad.
This is just another thing. The reason that I believe video games should just be their own medium and should not be adapted into television.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree, but I disagree because like what the point we've made before. There's multiple different generations who don't play games, and multiple people don't play games who probably want to experience that storyline.
And the only thing that's stopping them is picking up a controller.
Do you really think either of our dads could pick up a controller and play any of the games we played?
No, but my dad has sat and watched me play a game for hours.
Okay, that's fair.
That's like telling somebody. It's basically the same as telling somebody to just buy the subscription. Like, I don't read books. I'm fairly certain there's a lot of books I'm missing out on.
There's a lot of books you're missing out on.
Yeah.
They're really good books.
See, and I'll never read them. And I'll never care about them.
You can't even read. What are you talking about?
Fair enough.
Next piece of news we got here. So I'm really excited about this. This is one of my favorite.
Now, before we move, I'll never care about a book I have no idea about. So why is somebody else going to care about a game they've never played?
Fair enough. Well, okay. I take you back to my dad, who's seen clips of games on TikTok or Facebook Reels, or has seen what they're about through commercials. I'm like, I'd really like to. Like, he's done his Red Dead Redemption multiple times. He's like, I'd really like to know what that that storyline, that game. He said, if I could ever play a game, it'd be that one.
You can just watch. I promise you, any game with a story in it, you can just watch a story playthrough on YouTube.
Fair enough.
You can find them without commentary, all that.
Fair enough.
That's what I did with God of War, the first God of War series.
The first God of War series is so good. So this has been my favorite announcement since I've seen it. I'm so stoked for this. I cannot wait. My favorite comic book series ever is called Crossed. It is a very, very gory, horror, sadistic comic book that is hard to read on some. Like, the images are very graphic. It's getting made into a movie. So there's a guy who I didn't write his name down. I can't remember his name, but he has done a movie called The Sadness, and it's basically the Korean version of The Crossed. I've said ever since I've seen that movie, because it's a Korean movie, I had to read the subtitles to watch it. I've said that ever since I've seen this film, that it's one of my favorite films. It is one of the best adaptations of that comic book without being a straight up adaptation of the comic book. And they have got him to do the American version, the actual movie. They could not have picked a better director, and they couldn't have picked a better comic book to make something this twisted. I'm so excited to see how this plays out. I don't know. What do you have any thoughts on it?
Nah, I don't know nothing about it.
You need to read the comics. They're really, really good.
Okay.
Moving on from that. Steven, whatever his last name is, from The Walking Dead and Invincible, stuff like that, he has been cast to play adult Zuko in the Avatar movie.
Steven Yeun
Yes.
in the animated movie. I don't know why they change. I can see why they would change Aang's voice actor, but they didn't need to change the rest of them.
No.
Or Aang and Toph.
No. Is he sure it's an animated movie or is it a live action?
It's an animated movie. They got a live action series on Netflix.
That's what I was confused about.
Which, that's another problem, is the kid they got playing Aang in the live action series. He's probably a little bit taller now.
They do that with everything. That's like Stranger Things. Like, they've waited so many years to do the... it was hard to convince people that they were high school students then. Well, not the first season, but at second, third season, it was getting harder to convince people they were, high school kids. It's extremely hard now, and they're still supposed to play the same kids the same age, and the main character is married in real life.
Yeah, aren't they the same age as us?
I believe so.
Yeah. They're over halfway to 30.
Yeah. See, and Millie Bobby Brown, the main character, she is married in real life, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's...
I didn't know she got married.
I'm almost positive she got married, but I think she got married in secret, but it was all over the internet.
I thought she just got molested by Drake.
Okay, moving on. The Toxic Avenger comes out the 28th of this month. You've never seen those movies. You don't really need to watch it. You need to watch the first one to appreciate it, I feel like. The first one is really, really funny. It's a classic. It has some serious tones, but not too serious. It's just a overall good time. Skip 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are trash. 2 is a little salvageable, but part 4 is just stupid slapstick comedy that's like scary movie, stuff like that. And it's just downright hilarious. So you don't have to watch all of them to appreciate this one coming out, but definitely watch the first one.
Okay.
Then we have Hell House coming out the 20th of this month, which is my favorite horror series right behind Saw. I'm excited to see how they take this one. I watched the trailer they just released a week ago. It looks like by the trailer they are throwing out the whole found footage thing. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to lose points for that for me. The whole thing about this, about how scary the movies are, is the found footage aspect. And I don't know if they're going to, but by the trailer, I see no found footage in the trailer.
I don't like found footage movies. Really? No.
I love found footage movies if they're done right. If they're done right, they can be really, really effective.
No, it's like watching fights on Facebook. They got me moving my head.
You got you just sit still.
Look around the corner.
Well, if they're done,
Turn around.
I yell that anyway in horror movies. Turn around.
No, if it's just a regular camera, I know that he's not breaking that fourth wall.
Right.
If he's breaking that fourth wall, it's a comedy.
Fair.
But the found footage, I'm like, this guy's being so stupid. Turn around so I can see what the hell's tracking him.
And then we have Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2 releasing in December this year. We got a trailer yesterday. Have you seen the trailer yet? The trailer looks really good.
I never watched the first one.
The first one was one of my favorites to come out last year. So here's a fun fact. So
I know Matthew Lillard and the one guy's coming back.
Yes,
from Scream.
Matthew Lillard was the main character in the first, or the main bad guy in the first one, and he's playing William Afton. I know you don't know anything about the lore, but he's playing William Afton, and in the lore, William Afton had a partner whose daughter died, and he was killed by William Afton, and that's what started their feud, or not started, but that's what kind of really kicked it up. And in the second one, we're getting his partner played by his partner from Scream, so where they're going to be reunited in a new horror movie. I think that's great. That's great marketing. That's great for the horror movies. Here's something that I've been excited to pick your brain about. What do you think about the Predator, Killer of Killers, going in there and adding to the post-credit scene?
Well, that's what I told you when we watched the movie. I was like, they need to go in there and add Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What do you think about the fact that they did it?
Now that it's happened, I'm glad they did it, but at the same time, I feel like they're going to waste it. I feel like they're not going to do anything with it.
I don't know. I think they will. I feel like they'll definitely do something with it. I don't know how they're going to show Arnold Schwarzenegger's age.
I think they're just going to do another animated movie with him.
No, see, I don't want to do another animated movie with Dutch. That retcons the game's lore, because in the game it tells you that Dutch died of, what was it, radiation or something from the bomb?
He got cancer from radiation, bomb radiation.
See, so that kind of retcons that lore.
It's not really something that they talk about a lot in the game. It's just you can find a recording or a piece of paper that says that.
Right, it's hidden info that you can find in the game. Fallout Season 2 has finally wrapped, and it is expected to premiere this December.
When it did last year, wasn't it?
Yep. I'm so excited for that. I think to counteract your argument for the video games being left alone, this is a perfect example of when they're done right.
Yeah, but they didn't adapt any story from any of the games.
That's true. So Fallout has so many different stories. It's like a huge universe that takes different main characters every game. So they were able to do that a little more freely and didn't really make
all they needed to do was make sure the bombs happened.
So the bombs happened and
got the creatures right.
I was really disappointed we didn't see any mutants in the first season.
Well, we didn't see any death claws either, but we saw a death claw skull. But that's about it.
Right. I'm hoping they show more of those in this season, which I'm sure they will, because I'm sure like the first one's like, let's see how this goes, testing it a little bit, you know what I mean? But now
didn't they go into New Vegas at the end?
I believe so, yeah.
I'd say in this season we'll see mutants and death claws.
It's so scary playing.
I want to. Yeah, we got a Yao guy.
Huh?
Yao Gua. I don't know how to pronounce it. The zombie bear.
Oh yeah, we do one of those. I've been replaying Fallout 76.
I remember my first time playing Fallout. I'd been playing this game for 2 or 3 weeks. You know, just running around, not doing missions or nothing. And the first time I came up on one of those, you know, sometimes I'll click that VATS button.
Right.
Just like if I don't see anything, because I learned my lesson. Like if I click it, it'll lock on to the
something you don't see. Yeah.
Yeah, and I did it, and I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but it completely turned me around. I had no idea. It completely turned me around, and there's one of those Yaogua zombie bear, whatever, right behind me.
That's terrifying.
I was like, I didn't know what it was. That was the first time I'd seen one. I didn't know that was in the game. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Side rant from this. That's like I picked up the game Finding Bigfoot or Bigfoot or whatever it was the other day, and I was playing with a friend of ours, and we were trying to walk back to our camp to look at our footage, see if we can find Bigfoot. And he turns and looks at me, and it has proximity chats, like you can hear your friends running off in the distance. And he was talking when he turned around, and he turned and looked, and mid-sentence he just stopped talking, turned back forward, and sprinted. And I turn around, and Bigfoot is right here in my face. That is the first time playing a game I have ever jumped back from my computer. Like, I smacked my desk, jumped back. I genuinely scared me to death. Like, it was hilarious. Her friend was like, "Man, I was gone." I was gone. But that made me think of that. That was funny. Sorry, back on our topics here for movies. We got a title for the new Meet the Parents movie. It's called Focker-in-Law, and it has added Ariana Grande to the cast. Yeah. I don't like her as an actor.
I don't either. I don't like her at all.
I don't like her at all. I know she might be really good in it. I'll give her a shot.
I don't want her to be a Focker-in-Law.
I don't want her to be a Focker-in-Law.
I'm assuming Greg's kids are getting married or something like that.
Yeah. That's what I would assume. They got to deal with the whole, wedding and stuff. I mean, it is Ben Stiller's come back. Robert De Niro's come back.
Okay, as long as those two are coming back, I'm good.
Yeah. Robert De Niro's why I watch the movies. I could take or leave Ben Stiller. I'm watching you, Fokker.
Did you paint my cat?
Did you paint my cat?
Did you paint my cat, Fokker?
The new Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Burn, has started filming. No expected release date yet that I could find. I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead series. Love it. So excited to see how this one comes out.
Sam Raimi coming back for that or no?
I couldn't find anything on the director either. I looked on the online and tried to find at least some information on the director. I couldn't find anything. I hope he's coming back because, if I'm not mistaken, he came back for Rise. And I know he directed the first two, and I think he came back for Rise. If I'm not mistaken.
I want a continuation of the Stars series.
I do too. They canceled that way too soon. We got 3 seasons.
Yeah, I don't know if they intentionally left it on that cliffhanger or not.
No, they definitely didn't. It was definitely canceled. If they can do a season 4. But
I don't know.
Silent Night, Deadly Night is getting a remake this December for Christmas. It's a classic Christmas horror movie, and it's being produced by the same studio that gave us Terrifier 3. So expect a lot of gore. I watched the trailer for it. Looks really good. I watch it every Christmas. I don't watch the sequels because the sequels are trash. The first one, though, is really good. We might have to review that one for this year for our Christmas episode. Tom Segura's Bad Thoughts show has been nominated for an Emmy. I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
That's great.
That is hilarious. I hope it's the coffee episode, the coffee shop episode where he just kills
I don't know how Emmys work.
I don't. It has to be recognized for something like story or effects or.
I think it's like the Oscars, but for shows.
Yeah, I'm sure it's recognized for something. I don't know.
Because I seen a clip. I don't watch the award shows or nothing like that, but I seen a clip.
I watch them sometimes when I can.
I watched a clip and it was House.
House is so good.
Breaking Bad.
I love House.
Lost. And what was the other show?
Christmas.
I think it was Dexter. I think all 4 of those people was going head to head for best main character or something like that.
How do you make a decision like that?
House is out.
Well, yeah, obviously House is out. I love House, but House is out.
And then I'm taking out Lost.
I'm going Dexter.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard because
It's definitely really hard, but I think Dexter takes it.
maybe.
We should do a show bracket, like which show we like best, or a movie bracket.
Like the best show to watch or what?
Best show or best movie or whatever. We should do both. Like,
I
I
don't-
prefer this movie over this movie. Move it up, and then
I don't know. We'll have to narrow it down because you can't just throw random movies
there you
at
can.
each other. The
That's-
same one is comparing Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler. They put an Adam Sandler movie beside.
I saw that one. You can't.
Some of those movies I felt like you couldn't compare, and then other ones I was like, okay, that makes sense.
I don't know. I feel like you can compare it. I think you can compare any movie really, but like when we try to do the superhero bracket or the character bracket, you can't really put every character face to face, but you can put every movie face to face. Like if you say Goodfellas versus, I don't know, Step Brothers, you can put those. Which one would you rather watch?
Well, again, that is depends on what I'm doing that day.
You're a weird human.
What do you mean?
Like, which movie is better? Which movie is better? Just Goodfellas or...
They're two completely different genres. I don't know. I might be in the mood for Goodfellas, or I might be in the mood for Talladega Nights. Whatever.
Fair enough. We'll have to do a bracket. We might do that. We might put one together for our, 50th episode, because that is coming up.
Yeah.
We got 20 more episodes.
That's 20 weeks from now.
Okay.
That's half a year.
Okay. Well, maybe we do it for our 40th episode. This is our 30th. We do it for this episode.
We're not doing it for anything less than 100.
Okay, we'll do it in a couple years.
A couple years from now.
Okay. We have the first video game getting a popcorn bucket. What's that Ghost of Tsushima sequel?
Ghost of Yota?
Yeah, I can never say Yota's getting a popcorn bucket.
What?
I saw pictures of it online. It's getting a popcorn bucket.
How am I going to get a Ghost of Yota popcorn bucket?
I have no idea. They might show it at movies They might give it at movie theaters, but I saw an article where it's going to be the first game to give away popcorn buckets.
Okay.
Just thought it was an interesting fact to throw in there since we collect popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into what we're reviewing now, starting off with good old South Park. Rate this episode out of 5.
Out of 5?
Yep.
It was not a bad episode, but as far as other South Park episodes go, I'm going to give it, just comparing it to the rest of South Park, I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Give it a 4. I think it was really funny. The fact that they done the AI Trump at the end. they done
that wasn't AI.
Wasn't AI?
No,
That was AI.
I mean, they changed his face in post-production to make it look like...
Oh, that's a real guy?
Yeah, that's a real guy.
That's hilarious. I love it.
I thought it was AI, too. It looked AI.
It did look. It looked very AI, and they're coming for everybody. Like Charlie Kirk's next. That's on the next episode next week.
Hey, I watched a clip. He said he can't wait to watch it.
I know, and he even took a picture of Cartman dressed as him, and it's his official profile picture on all his social media. That is dude. I love people like that.
Yeah, honestly, that's the best way to handle South Park making fun of you.
If you're made fun of by South Park, that's an honor.
You're doing something.
You are doing something right. That is a huge honor to be made fun of South Park. I cannot wait to see that episode. Here's some statistics for you, for some facts for their deal with Paramount, because we never thought that was going to go through. $1.5 billion with a B. That is $300 million a year for 10 episodes a year. $30 million an episode. $1.2 million a minute. Holy crap. That's wild. But if any show out there deserves it, it's definitely South Park.
Yeah, it's been running since 97, 98.
We haven't got a new season since 22.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
They've been doing specials though.
yeah, but that's not enough for me.
No.
I need my seasons, and the fact that they're only going to
What
be
was your least favorite special?
least favorite special. Maybe one of the streaming wars.
I think mine was Cred.
What's that one?
The one where they made fun of Logan Paul and Prime.
I loved that one. That one was really good.
I think my favorite one was probably Ozempic.
The end of obesity.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the fact that they had Lizzo on there. Oh, Happy Gilmore. Give me a rating for Happy Gilmore.
4.
Same 4, solid 4. Now, what? Give me your thoughts.
Not as good as the first one.
I mean, obviously.
I mean, I only watched it the one time. My rating will probably go down
I've watched it 3 times.
at some point. But I really enjoyed it. They really paid tribute to everybody that's died since then. There's a lot of cameos. A lot of people are dogging it for that.
I know. Like, that's just a big cameo fest.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the best parts of the movie.
What knocked it down half a star for me, though, is the hip surgery.
Yeah, that's a weird,
Yeah, that is a weird and unrealistic thing to do.
but it wasn't enough for me to really.
I think they should have just said for extreme golf they was roiding everybody out or something like that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be enough for me to hate on it, really.
A new untested drug or something like that.
Better than the hip surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I fully
Because the
agree.
guy turning her all the way around was weird.
I fully agree with that. But I love when Adam Sandler says, I do it the old-fashioned way. Straight anger. Like,
Somebody went further.
so my wife has never seen the original.
Yeah, Taylor didn't watch the original either. I had her watch it.
So on a whim, she said it for me to turn it on the other night, and she died laughing at it the entire time. So this movie's a good time. I don't care what anyone says. It broke Netflix's streaming record.
Oh, did it?
46.7 million views in a 3-day opening, or a 3-day weekend opening.
Damn.
Right? That should have been a theater movie. This is just a feel good movie. All the cameos are good. Like, I didn't expect Eminem in it till I saw him in the trailer.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious. He's the jackass guy.
Yeah. It cracked me up at the end when he was waving to him in the sky, and Eminem was still just flipping him off.
It was funny. It's really good. I love that his daughters are in this movie, both of them.
Yeah.
I love at the end whenever the one who doesn't play his daughter in the movie is like, "You act just like my dad."
Yeah.
That was really funny. They paid tribute to everybody. You said the Chubb's grandma.
I do not like how they killed his wife.
Yeah, that was a bold choice.
Yeah, that was a very bold choice to do that.
When we were watching we were watching it as like a family. Everyone in my family came over to watch it, and my brother looks at me and says, "They did not just do that." I was like, "They killed his wife."
No, me and my girlfriend just went and got Subway sandwiches and then waited to eat them until we turned it on.
That's the best way to do it, honestly. But I will tell you the part in this movie that I laughed. So there was one part where I laughed so hard I could not breathe, and that was just because it was half of it because it was unexpected, and half of it because it's my favorite part in the original movie. When they're fighting in the cemetery and they go past that woman's grave, it's like Mister. I laughed from a
Let's go.
good place because that's my favorite part from the original,
Yeah.
and the fact that they brought that back.
Get me out of here!
It was so funny and
He
unexpected.
just dumps onion rings on her in the first.
Harry D's, leave him alone. I did collect all 4 cups. I collected all 4 Subway cups.
Nice.
Took eating a lot of Subway. I really took one for the team on that one.
Yeah. I bet you didn't buy those $30 sandwiches though.
No, I did not buy the $30.
Oh no, I was so mad because I always, whenever I go to Subway, I always get the $30 sandwich.
Every meat on his sandwich.
All the meat, all the cheese, except for fish. and then no vegetables, toasted.
No vegetables.
But I was like, I'm not going to get the $30 one this time. I'm just going to get turkey and pepperoni. When I tell you they skimped so much, I ate the whole sandwich, and I was still hungry. I had to eat like 3 bowls of cereal.
That's hilarious. That's like the Subway down here from where I work. If I go on my lunchtime, there's one employee in there. If I say, give me double steak, he loads it down to where I can't even close the thing. You know what I mean?
That's how you want it.
That's how you want it. But if I order it for dinner when I leave work and I pick it up, same thing, they barely give me any. It's ridiculous.
Now, I sent my girlfriend to go get it.
But you want to move on to Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Okay, Fantastic Four.
All right.
I think we have a special guest for this one, too.
Oh, yeah.
The Galactus popcorn bucket. Hold it up just in case it's not in front. Okay, so that is
really expensive. This is honestly the best part of the movie. This bucket. Not Galactus itself, but this bucket.
It is really cool. I really like the bucket. My son loves it. So, Fantastic Four. Give me your rating for it.
3.
3.5. What'd you not like about this movie? What'd you like about it? We're doing full spoilers. Spoilers ahead. We are not doing a spoiler-free.
All right. It was just very boring.
Okay.
Like, all the action scenes was just like a quick montage at the beginning.
Okay.
And they barely fought anybody.
No, I definitely agree with you. It was.
I couldn't put my tongue on it until I got home.
So your tongue on it?
Yeah, whatever.
I can't put your tongue on it.
But I was trying to think. I've seen this storyline somewhere before. And then I got home and I'd watched the movie, so I didn't care to see the spoilers. And somebody said Fantastic Four spoilers, and it just showed a clip of Patrick, why don't we move the Bikini Bottom somewhere else? And I was like, that's it!
SpongeBob did it first!
Yeah. Because I was thinking the entire time, I was like, they've done this in something else. And in my head, I was thinking of like weird Tom Cruise space movies. I was like, I think it's Tom Cruise that moved the planet.
Did he move a planet? Okay, that's honestly, I get it. That's a fair point.
That's not why I didn't like it. It was just boring, and they used up all the villains in just like quick cameos or small roles.
Like Mole Man, Giganto.
Yeah, they cut Michael Malkovich completely.
Red Ghost, or whatever his name was, his Red
I
Ghost.
think so.
Yeah, completely cut him out of the film.
Yeah, they showed his monkeys.
And he's in the first trailer.
Yeah. The extent of Reed's powers pissed me off.
Brother, that's what dropped it another half a star for me. You gonna tell me this stretchy man can't be stretched a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even stretching him far.
No, that...
Like, I'd get it if he was going like this. You know what I mean? Like, maybe. Like,
yeah.
For that to be like...
Like, it would have been fine if he had stretched him to a point where his clothes ripped.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't never had to stretch like that.
Right.
You know? But the fact that it hurt him.
Yeah, dude. Made me so mad.
Galactus should have been able to wrap him around his fingers and used him as a slingshot.
Yeah.
And he not feel nothing. I seen a panel of a comic where Reed once wrapped all the way around Galactus.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, like he's like his top half.
And not only did he just get stretched out by Galactus, pun intended, but he didn't do anything special with his powers other than just stretch his limbs. Like in the comics and stuff, in the movies, as one of the reasons a lot of people didn't like the first movies in the 2000s. He doesn't transform his body in any way. Like, he makes saw blades and all kinds of different things. Like, he makes his eyeballs and ears stretch out. He didn't do none of that.
None of it. The only thing he did was he stretched his limbs so he could climb higher.
Yeah.
That's all he did. That's why I dropped an extra half a star for me, is because the underusage of Reed Richards' powers pissed me off, dude.
I feel like the only one that got used a lot, used the most, and that's because he couldn't be a human, is the Thing. And if we're being honest, he really didn't use his strength that much.
Nope.
He got used the most, I would say, just because of the effects that he had to have. After that was Johnny.
I really like Johnny's character in this film.
Yeah, he was all right. I like Chris Evans better.
I like Chris Evans better, yes, but I thought Joseph Quinn, I was really skeptical of him playing Human Torch, and I really enjoyed him.
I thought his chemistry with the Thing was better than Chris Evans.
Yes, it was better with...
Yeah, because it kind of seemed like Johnny just bullied Michael Chiklis.
Yeah, the entire movie. Yeah. But in this one, like
it's a give and take.
Right, they bullied each other, but they care about each other.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my thoughts on this film. So, yes, it is very actionless, and the only real action part, other than the end, is where they confront Galactus, and you get it for a brief second. Like,
they confront him for like a second, and then they're like, "Run!"
Yeah, and I really did enjoy that scene though, because it was so visually stunning, with the whole lava and Johnny flying against the lava and spraying his tubes or whatever he had. And
the best part about that was when the Silver Surfer got sucked into the black hole.
Yes, and all that was visually beautiful.
Yeah.
But like you said, it was very actionless throughout most of the movie. But I gave it a higher score than you because Fantastic Four has always been a family. It's always been about them being a family. They're Marvel's first family. And the fact that this movie didn't really give us a lot of action, but it gave us a lot of their chemistry together. It gave me enough to care about them in future films. I'm going to care about what happens to each character related to the characters. You know what I mean? Like how they're going to react to each character's fate in Doomsday or Secret Wars. That was enough for me to actually really, really enjoy this film. I honestly, the lack of action was all right for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. There could have been a lot more action, a lot more fight scenes. They could have showed using their powers so much more. But I'm okay with it. I think this was a really all right film.
I also don't like that. Again, I'm not a big Fantastic Four guy. Like, I can say that.
Right.
I don't know how to feel about Sue just being able to shove Galactus around like that.
That's another one. I didn't know how to feel about that either.
But I know I don't like that she used her powers so much she died.
I agree. That was one of my big things. It was kind of like the whole Mr. Fantastic thing being stretched out too far.
Like, I can get being tired, but why? Like, it wasn't her life force or anything like that.
You going to tell me she used her ability to push Galactus so much that she died? Like, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, she's supposed to be this...
That was just a plot point. It made me mad that they used it as a plot point to show off Franklin's powers.
It's all it was. All it was to show how powerful Franklin was. And I don't think you understand how powerful Franklin is.
No, I get it. He's like a god.
Here's some of his highlights from the comic books. He can make new dimensions and timelines just by thinking about them. When he was a kid in the comics, he was like picked on for being like a younger like superhero. He aged himself up to an adult, like just because he could. There's a comic book where he makes Galactus his, slave. Like he goes and bullies Galactus. Like he is, in my opinion, the most powerful character in all of Marvel Comics. Now that might be a stretch, but I haven't seen anything that he can't do yet. So,
yeah. Didn't he remake himself into a mutant or something?
He's classified as a mutant, I believe, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because he's born with his powers.
Yeah, he's born with cosmic abilities, so technically he's a mutant, technically he's not, because they're cosmic abilities instead of mutations. They're cosmic abilities that have been transferred over from their parents.
But that would still make you a mutant, because...
It classifies it somewhere in the comics. I do remember that.
Yeah.
But I would like to say, too, that the director has confirmed that the actor in that Doctor Doom outfit was RDJ.
I don't care what any Marvel official confirms. Kevin Feige said up until the day before Spider-Man No Way Home dropped, Toby and Andrew's not in it. Like, I don't care.
It's like, I don't believe a word these people say anymore.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if any of the scenes that they filmed on the street the other day weren't in the movie. It's just a fluke.
You want me to tell you how far Marvel's got their head up their own butt? Listen to this. The Fantastic Four director, he has admitted that he had no idea about the Thunderbolts post-credit scene while making this movie. He had no idea about the Fantastic Four trailer coming into our universe, or Fantastic Four spaceship coming to our universe. He knew nothing about it. How are they going to try to make a connected universe if they can't even communicate over there on...
Well, we're not going to see anything about the Fantastic Four until Doomsday, so I'm assuming whoever wrote Doomsday also wrote it in to how they're getting over here.
There's another thing. Kevin Feige also confirmed that Avengers in Doomsday will not take place in our world. They will be going to 828, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Fantastic Four's world.
That's a little ridiculous.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I'm not going to criticize it. I'm waiting to see it. Because it's hard to see a whole house looking from the window.
Fair enough. All in all, I thought this movie was really good. It's fantastic. But like you said, it could have done with some more action, but I feel like the heart was there. It really made me care about Marvel's first family. I love Johnny. I think Pedro Pascal knocked it out of the park as Reed Richards. Like, the whole nerdy... we were worried about that going into it. We were worried about how he's not going to be nerdy enough, not going to be geeky enough. He knocked it out of the park. Vanessa Kirby, fantastic. And the CGI on the thing looked better than what I thought it would.
I will say it had very terrible moments.
It did have its moments where you...
was like, okay, that's terrible.
Yeah. But I will say this. I appreciated the costumes the suits in Fantastic Four, because it gave Johnny that look. So in like the old Fantastic Four comic books and some of the panels, like when he would go flame on, you would see the little rivets in the suit, and it gave him that effect in the movie, and I was really happy about that. Like, it really looked just like from the comics. And even his glowing eyes, whenever he went flame on, like his eyes glowed just like from the comics. I honestly feel like he was their best design.
Yeah, they could have... I don't know. Hot take. This is the worst superhero movie to come out this year.
I wouldn't say it's a hot take. Well, Brave New World came out this year. You're not putting Brave New World above this.
Yeah, it goes Superman, Thunderbolts, Brave New World, and Fantastic Four.
You're crazy.
I firmly believe that Brave New World would have been a whole lot better had they not marketed Red Hulk.
Well, yeah. Well, Secret One, Superman, Thunderbolts, Brave New World. I can see putting Thunderbolts over it. It's a good movie. I can see you putting that over, but
I enjoyed sitting in the theater during Brave New World more than I did Fantastic Four.
You're a psycho. You're a psychopath. What is wrong with you? I can get having some criticism about Fantastic Four, but you can't honestly sit there and think that Brave New World is better.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember Brave New World too much, but I do know that I enjoyed it a lot more than I did Fantastic Four. I remember how I felt walking out of the theater.
Yeah, I felt disappointed.
I didn't feel disappointed because I didn't really expect much from it. I was way more disappointed with Fantastic Four than I was
That's fair.
Brave New World. Because if you remember, we watched it together. I was like, what the fuck was that?
So, what do you think this post-credit scene in Fantastic Four means for the MCU? Do you think he kidnaps Franklin? Do you think they Superman Franklin to our world? What do you think?
I think that Doom's just checking him out.
I think Doom kidnaps him, and that spaceship coming into our atmosphere is the Fantastic Four coming to ask our Avengers for help.
Maybe.
That's my theory. But anything else you want to say about the Fantastic Four?
I'm really starting to believe that it's not RDJ.
It really might not be. They may just be clowning with us, or he may be a variant, or we may get the real Doctor Doom at the end.
Because why would they not, like, give you a hint of some sort that it was him, you know?
Or RDJ is our Doctor Doom the entirety of Doomsday, and then Secret Wars comes the real Doctor Doom.
I don't know about that. But no, I think it's somebody else. And then why would you release a statement saying, yeah, that was him, but we just didn't show his face, you know? That was him. We put him in costume and we paid him $10 million to not show his face. Because I think that's like the lowest amount he'll take. He got $10 million for Spider-Man Homecoming.
That honestly, I don't put it past them to be lying about it, because they've lied before.
Yeah. Because they've literally paid him millions of dollars to be in movies that he didn't show up to set for. They just took a video of his face or something.
Yeah.
And CGI'd him in.
I don't know. I did lower this from my rating on TikTok. I gave it a 4 when I was rating it on there. I gave it a 3.5 this time. But yeah.
Wasn't he was Marvel's most paid actor?
Yes.
And they're gonna pay him to not show his face? I don't think it's him. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
You're gonna make that bet right now? It's not him.
Yeah, sure. $10 bet.
Okay.
That it's not Robert Downey Jr. Now you can't. It has to be the main Robert Downey Jr. You can't just be like, oh, there's a RDJ variant that shows up for 5 minutes.
I'm talking about the one from Fantastic Four has to be RDJ.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
$10.
I'll make that bet.
I'm not 100% positive.
You already made this bet.
I'm not backing out of the bet. I'm not 100% positive, but a lot of things aren't adding up.
Well, it's been a good year for superheroes. This is it. This is our last superhero movie this
It's
year.
not really been that good of a year.
It's been a decent year. Superman was good.
Superman was good. But that doesn't
Thunderbolt.
mean it,
I enjoyed Thunderbolts.
yeah, I think Thunderbolts is my 4th movie of the year.
Okay. It's not cracking my top 10 at all.
No, it's my 3rd.
It's definitely not cracking my top 10. I'm stoked to see Weapons this Thursday. Anything else to say about Fantastic Four?
Wait for streaming.
That is so rude. So next week, or next time we can film this, we're trying to do it next week, but everything seems to always happen. We'll be reviewing Weapons, if possible, if you can get a chance to watch it. I know I'm going for a fact Thursday. I've heard nothing but good things about this movie, so
Now,
try
do you want to do a rundown of Dragon Ball real quick or no?
Figure we do that next week.
Okay, yeah, we can do it next week.
Okay.
Just cut that little segment out.
No, I'm leaving it in.
Cut it out.
Leaving it in. No, I'm definitely leaving it in. Well, yes, next week we'll do Dragon Ball. We'll do the Frieza saga. We'll review all that. So, like, subscribe. See us on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, the things.
Anything you get on your phone, you know?
Yeah, just everything.
Just watch us.
Later.
Because we're watching you.
Wait a minute.